Hey guys, welcome back to another happy hour episode with Nyakim. Today I have an amazing guest. He's a painter, he's an artist, he started back in Cameroon, and so we are going to dive into his journey from starting as a young guy until now. Today I have Aurel.
Yep.
How are
Well,
you?
I'm good, and you? How are you doing?
I'm nervous. How
I'm
you
the one to
feeling?
be nervous.
Because I was running around a lot,
Okay.
so I'm still trying to breathe in and breathe out. How do you feel?
Well, okay. I'm good.
That's good. Thank you so much for giving me your time. Today, we're just going to talk about the journey from when you actually start painting
Mm-hmm.
to your future plan on what you want to do, if you want to do it full time, part time, as a hobby.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me about yourself. So, how did you start drawing and from what age, and what is the inspiration behind it?
Um, I am from an artistic family. I would say my dad is a handyman. He does like almost he knows almost everything. He does painting,
Mm.
everything that is done with the hand. It's really handy. And my mom is a seamstress, and I watched her drawing and designing clothes from when I was a kid. And my dad, when he's off work, he used to do paintings, drawing. So I used to watch him, and I think that's where I got my own like the talent from. I got the talent from them,
From the family.
from the family. Yeah. And same thing with my grandmom. She's also a seamstress. She draws a little bit. She makes her design. So yeah, it's something that runs in the blood in the family.
That's amazing. Well, the background is like everyone is a
Yeah.
painter. So did they like tell you to draw, or you just like pick it up from seeing
No,
them?
actually, they didn't tell me to draw. I just pick it up from them. And I discovered when I was, when we do like how we have this in primary school back home in Cameroon, we have this subject called like science, health, hygiene in primary school, where they teach you how to draw
Mhm.
your teeth, like biological diagrams, right? So I was loving that subject
Yeah.
because I love drawing all those diagrams, the ear, the nose, the mouth, the digestive system. My friends would come like give me their books to help them draw. So that's how my drawing, my love for drawing started. By in school, doing geography, drawing rocks, all kind of rocks. Yeah, and with time, and when I was about 9 years old, I was already drawing, but there was this competition organized by the National Brewery Industry of Cameroon called Brasserie, Brasserie de Cameroon, and it was a drawing competition where you don't repeat, where you feel you're like out of the competition. Like it was run from year 1 to year 5, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I was chosen like the first year I did the I was chosen among those who were selected. I was selected to for that competition. And yeah, that's where my drawing and painting skills really like develop, and I gain more knowledge.
Do you
On
draw
skill.
anything, or do you like have specific things like you draw, or whatever come into mind?
I would just say I'm a painter. I'm an artist. I'm a painter.
Anything.
Anything. I do drawing like portraits, landscaping, abstract arts. Yeah, the only thing I've not really tried, like done on my own, is sculpture, which somehow I'm doing them on my canvases, because right now I do mostly mixed media paintings. But let's go back to the original, get back to that. Yeah. So I did that competition where they taught us skills, like they taught us how to techniques on drawing and painting, and I did that from level 1 to level 3. When I was going to level 4, I think they stopped it in our town. I don't know why to today, but it stopped, and I was just doing drawing and painting on my own for about 4 years. Yeah, till I get into the university. Yeah, and I started going to the university in Cameroon is separated into two. Like not separated. Cameroon has two different systems, like Canada, English and French.
Oh, what do you guys speak there?
English and French. Like we have two national languages. English is just like Canada.
Oh, that's nice. So which one you speak? You speak
I
both?
speak both. My family, I'm from a French background. My family is French. Yeah, Cameroonian, but speak French language, right?
Okay, not English.
Yeah, my family, my parents. But I grew up in the English zone, like English regions. My grandparents, that's where they were living. So that's where I went to English school. I learned English and have all my education in English, all my certificate in English. Yeah, so there were due to some political instabilities which were going on in Cameroon. I left that English zone to the French speaking regions where I did arts in the university. Yeah. So that's where back in the English zones I was studying linguistics. But after the political instabilities which happened there, the war, I left and went to the French region where I just like I was a little bit frustrated, so I decided to do what I love most, which was art, right? So I decided to why not give a try to my passion, the linguistic instead of the linguistic, which I was which I was studying.
Yeah.
So that's how I went to the university and furthered my studies in art. And
is that how you got into Canada?
That's just the journey how I got into Canada.
Okay. Why did you choose Grand Prairie? There are so many good places to go in Canada.
This is how it happened. I did not choose. I'm not the one who chose the school. So my aunt was here. She lives here, and but when I was sitting back home, she called me and she was like, "Hey, there's this college here which offers your course, like the stuff you like doing, offers painting, they do that, this art course which I know you like." And she asked if I was interested in coming over here and doing the course. I was like, yeah, why not? So she helped me apply and I was given the admission and we did the visa stuff and I traveled here. I came here in 2018. Came to Grand Prairie in 2018, and yeah, that's how I found myself here. It wasn't my choice.
It wasn't your decision. It would be so funny, like from Cameroon to Grand Prairie. Like the difference in weather, so it's huge.
Yeah. The atmosphere, the ambience is different, you know. Yeah. Even the art community in Grand Prairie is very little or kind of not existing. Honestly not existing, but
Cameroon?
Here in Grand Prairie, the art community here is not visible. Like people don't really. I've been here for like 4 years, and the only artists I know are those who I went to school with. You know, I don't know, and my instructors. I don't know. I don't know any local. Apart from that, I don't know any local. There's any local artists around town. You know, who has been there. Yeah.
So tell me, how did remember the first time we met? It was
during the exhibition.
At the museum exhibition. How did that happen? Like, how did you get to that point where you had the opportunity to show your arts to people? Like, what was the process?
Well, it wasn't a really complicated one. So I was a student at the college. So after graduating, my instructor, she sent me an email like asking telling me about this program called Independence Arts
Student something.
Independence Art Student
exhibition, something like that. I wrote about it and I forgot.
I've forgotten already. Independent Studies for Art Student.
Okay.
Yeah, independent studies.
Studies? Are you sure?
Yeah, it's independent studies. Like you do your researches yourself. Like it's mostly for students who have graduated or are about to graduate.
So just alumni. Okay.
So they give you guys this opportunity to come and continue doing your arts, continue doing your painting on your own. Like you just have the teacher guiding you, but most of the work, like 95% of the work is you. You do your researches yourself, you do your work yourself, the teacher just a little bit guide you how to go about it. So yeah, she called me and she's like, hey, there's this program, are you interested? I'm like, yeah, for sure. Like as I said, there was no other uh, uh, place in town where I could be like, hey, okay, I'm done with school. I will continue doing work painting there or drawing over there. I didn't find anything, so that was the only opportunity for me. So that's how I got into the independent studies in college.
Yeah, that was amazing though. But
Thank you.
so did you get like opportunity from that exhibition?
God,
Did you like did someone like call
there's
you?
a lot, there's just a lot of stuff. Yeah,
Tell me. So
I've had a lot of opportunities that I even choose who want to buy my
yes,
art.
me too. I want the lady. The big lady.
You're one of them. So I have a lot of people want to buy. I've been receiving messages and emails from art collectors, and I've been putting them on a hold. Something which I never thought I'm gonna do.
Why you don't want to sell them?
Not that I don't want to sell, but there are other stuff which I want to do with those works before selling them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like there are some stuff which I don't really want to talk about it now. But if not,
Why
I'll
is
just
it
say
so private?
there are some exhibitions which
You want to attend?
There are some exhibitions which I want to attend. I've been contacted. I've been contacted to submit my works to some exhibitions, and it's currently undergoing. It's not sure yet, so that's why I don't want to talk about it, because it's not sure if I will participate in those exhibitions. But it's a process. We are under the process of negotiation and all of that. Yeah, so it's been good. It was a good exposure for me. Like with that, I really felt like I'm called to do this. Like I felt like it's something which I have to focus on, despite the busy schedule I have and despite the Canadian life, work.
I know about that.
Difficult. It's difficult to focus on your passion and what you want to do, what you like, what you love doing. Yeah.
But to be honest, I think you're making the right decision, because don't sell them now. Wait until there's like big exhibition.
Yeah.
You might actually sell them for more money than
there's something like
now. Yeah.
Like this. I'll just leak this one. I'll just leak this one out. There's this big show coming on February for Black History, and I've been contacted. They want this around town. You're gonna
here
know.
in the city?
Yeah, here in Grand Prairie.
Oh.
So I've been contacted for that, and that's one of the shows which I might be exhibiting those paintings.
Please tell me. I'll come. I'll be your cameraman, videographer, and get all the moments. Okay?
Amen.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll get everything from when you're, preparing until the exhibition. Let me be there.
Full coverage. Okay.
Let me do it.
Yeah. And you're going to cut this part. You're going to cut this part. So if you like, you can come to the studio and we could do like another part of the interview there so you can see the works. I
was gonna ask you if there's a place I can like take videos.
Yeah.
Like before.
In my studio, in college, I can bring all the works there, and because I'm just taking them off, those paintings, because I don't want them dirty. I really work dirty. Yeah, so the day, if you want to come over there, I can bring them back into the studio and we take videos, make some other interviews if you want.
Let's do that, because I need to like add your painting in the video before I like upload it.
Yeah.
I want to see your work and put it like before.
Yeah, I was about suggesting that, but I don't know why I didn't.
No, you have really beautiful paintings, so we have to like.
Okay.
I would love to come to your studio. Yeah, for sure.
It's at the college.
Once you're ready to sell, please don't forget me.
Oh, I will.
I will buy one. Yeah. Okay, so what is your future plan now?
So for now, I'm working and painting at the same time. I will not say I'm a full-time painter. Yeah, but
you want to be?
That's the goal. I want to be a full-time painter. I want to be a full-time artist. I want to focus on this thing. Yeah, and it's not gonna be long, so I'm just waiting for maybe next year for the right time. Because right now I have like working on my permanent residency, which will be out soon. So once that is done, then yeah, I think I'll go in fully as an
Yeah.
artist.
And as someone who's been in Canada more than you, I think this is not the right city for you to be if you want to succeed in painting industry.
I've had a lot of
Yeah.
people tell me that, so I'm gonna give you something, my own point of view of what you're saying. For me, it doesn't matter where you are. For me, my point of view, it doesn't matter where you are. You just need to work and put your work out there. That's it. But what you from is true. Someone who is in a bigger city like Edmonton, Calgary, Montreal, Toronto, they have more exposure because there are more galleries and more shows that they can which you can exhibit. But um, it is not you. It's not the artist. It's not the person. The artist, the person that sells. It is the work that you do, right? I don't know if you get me.
I get it, but the work has to be out there
All
for
right.
people to recognize
So
it. Huh?
you can submit your works without being there. I don't know if you get it.
No, I get it.
Right?
I get it.
You can go online and go into these exhibitions and into these exhibitions in those big towns. You send them pictures of your work. You send them your biography, your artist statement, and if you're selected, that's it. You ship the works over there, and you continue. Maybe you go there just if some of them need your presence, some of them don't. So you just go there if you really need to be there. And also, one of the reasons why I kind of like Grand Prairie, even though it's a little bit too quiet in the arts world, for the art world, but I like little towns. I grew up in a little town. My town wasn't too like I didn't wasn't too big and crowded, and I grew up in a little town in Boya, in the English region of Cameroon. So I kind of feel that same vibe here. Like, when it's that calmness, it's not noisy, you don't feel choked up.
And you don't mind the weather?
And I don't, that's just the only thing. That's just the only thing about Grand Prairie. The weather is just it's too cold in winter, and even summer. The summer is not like summer, sometimes the summer is windy, it's cold.
Especially this summer.
Yeah, especially
smoky.
Yeah, the smoke, the fires everywhere.
So bad, yeah.
Yeah, apart from that, those are just the ills which I don't
But
like.
I like the mindset though. For me, I feel like in my career, I don't think I can succeed here in GP.
Well, it depends on what you're doing.
Well,
you are the person. Let me see. You are the.
But there are no opportunities here for me.
That's why I say it depends on the career which you're doing, right? For an artist, it is your work that sells, and your work that might make you move.
I love that. I never thought about it like that.
Yeah, your work has to
That's
go out
good.
first.
Good for you. Well, I was gonna ask something I forgot. Okay, so you've been painting for a long time, like you said, like since you were young, right?
Painting, not
Drawing.
Not for a long time. I've been drawing for a long time, but I've been painting for the past, I would say, decade. 10 years that I did painting. But previous, way backward, I've been doing drawing. Drawing has been my go-to. And I've been loving painting. Like I would say, I'm just discovering painting, and I'm liking it more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe outside now they're like people like you or younger who are trying to like find their way in the industry. What would you tell someone who's struggling to like? For you, I feel like you're so confident. You like know what you want and what you do, and you know one day you'll get the opportunity.
Yeah.
But for some people, maybe they might be discouraged, or maybe this industry is not going to work for me. What will you tell them?
Do what you love. Just do what you love, and everything's gonna follow. Do what you love, and everything's gonna follow. Yep.
I like that mindset.
Yeah.
I feel like you're telling me that.
Because it happened to me. Like during COVID, for example, I didn't do anything. Like I didn't even hold a pencil for 2 years.
What were you doing for 2 years? That's the perfect time to draw.
I know. Okay, I did some sketches, but I didn't really did work because first of all, I was sick. Then I had a lot of depression. That was just when. By then, I didn't have a car yet. I didn't think I was still building up my Canadian life. When you just come into Canada and the following year, like you're not yet stable, and all of a sudden, everything is shut down. Like you can't access some things you can have. Yeah, you're still discovering the land, discovering the weather, and I came during winter. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I did not like the way it was like it was harsh, Yeah, so there were a lot of things I was still dealing with finding a ground, like getting used to the place,
trying to settle
down and getting used to the environment, to the nature, to the weather and everything. So during that time, yeah, it was hard. So I was just like scribbling, doing some scribbles on paper. Yeah, not really painting.
Not painting. Yeah.
I had to work full time for my international student school fee. For those who know what how international fee, the cost of international student in Canada.
It's like triple, huh?
Yeah, it's like triple. So I had to work full time to.
You paid from your pocket?
Of course. I had to work full time to pay for my second year fee, tuition fee, which was a very huge sum of money. Yeah. So I basically had no time, and at a certain point I had COVID, I had to stay home. Yeah, it was a mess.
Yeah, but at least now you feel better.
Yeah, now I think like I feel like Grand Prairie is home.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I feel like Grand Prairie is home, and except something comes up, then I have to move. Yeah. If not, I'm okay.
You're okay to stay here?
Yeah, I'm okay. And looking at how the economy is going, like economically, Grand Prairie is safe, is better.
It's better. It's better. Oh my God. And the way I want to go back to Calgary. If you were given a chance to change one thing in the world, what will it be?
I'm too political. Like, I feel like if what I'm going to say with this question is going to upset some people, but if they was given the chance to change one thing
in the whole world,
I would have excluded religion. Yeah, I would have excluded religion because for me, religion.
You're not religious? Christian, Muslim? No.
For me, all of that is just a tool.
What about your family?
My families are rooted Christians.
And you're not?
I grew up as a Catholic Christian, as a deep, like, I am a Christian I identify myself as a Christian for now, but for me, because I do a lot of readings and I do a lot of researches as an artist, right? So the knowledge I have about the world right now, like, it just makes me, like, I've understood that religion is just a tool to divide human beings. That's how I see religion.
Why? I don't think religion is a big problem.
Why can't I go get married to a Muslim woman without no blah 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 or no constraint? Why can't I move from, like, why can't I go the way I am to maybe to Saudi Arabia or to India?
You cannot?
No, you can, because you have to adapt to those guys. When I say you can't, because I don't say you cannot, but in your beliefs their beliefs are different than mine, for example. You have to adapt to their system.
That's true.
You have to adapt to their system. You have to adapt to their culture, which for the cultural part, I'm okay with that. But when it comes to you are a Muslim, you are a Christian, you are a Hindu, you are Buddhist, you're spiritual, whatever it was that. All those religion things for me, yeah, it's
Yeah.
and also I'm from Cameroon. In Cameroon, there was this. I don't know if you heard about Boko Haram.
Boko Haram.
Boko Haram, a terrorist group, a Muslim terrorist group, which is
Where? From where?
they have been terrorizing the northern part of Nigeria and the northern part of Cameroon and Chad, and so I'm just like, why will you? And they're trying to impose this Sharia law, which is a Muslim law, in those regions. So I'm like, why will you come and why will you go kill people who don't believe what you believe? So for me, if I have to eliminate one thing in this world, it would be religion.
That's a good point. But you know what? I think believing in something is not a bad thing. It's just a lot of people are misusing
it, right? So that's because they are misusing it. Even Christianity, people are misusing Christianity for political reasons, which is not right. So if that thing is a problem, just take it out. That's my own point of view. I'm not saying I'm right.
No, I get it. But that's a big topic. Maybe we should talk about
that's why I said when it comes to political issues.
But at the end of the day, we just try to believe into something. And
I believe in God. I believe in God. Like, I'm not saying God doesn't exist. God exists. Well, I'm not an atheist. I'm just against religion and
and how people use it.
Because when you look at it, we all pray one God. We all pray to one God. Even the Muslim, everybody prays to one God. We just have different channels.
Well, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for inviting me.
Guys, thank you for watching. This is Aurel. Aurel, what's your full name?
I have 4 names. My favorite names are Chumo Tafak. Those are my African names. Gilles Aurel is the colonial name I was given. So my names are Chumo Tafak Gilles Aurel, born in Cameroon.
Grew up in Cameroon.
Moved to Canada in 2018. And it's about to be an artist.
Yes. Well, you're going to show me your painting so I can show them too, right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for watching. My name is Nyakim again. And this is Chat with Nyakim. Bye.